Welcome to the Reality Podcast on Rem Diamond TV, and I'm your host for today, Joshua. It's no news that the Nigerian youths are on the streets agitating for the end to bad governance in the country. The hunger protests, there is hunger everywhere. Well, as good as that may sound, we have some questions on our hearts. Why are there still some youths not involved in this hunger protest? Why is the government not doing anything yet? Why are the police attacking peaceful protesters on the street? Why are protesters becoming violent in some areas? Well, answers to these questions will be discussed on this show today. As we have on set with us the Nigerian celebrity comedian MC Mimi, who is on the street out there, knows the nitty-gritty, and will tell us more. Welcome to the show, MC Mimi. It's good to have you.
Thank you, sir.
On the Reality Podcast.
Thank you very much.
Yes. You're not doing badly. I don't think this hunger is affecting you, sir.
The bad government is affecting everyone.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
although we don't have to look like that.
What we're facing.
Yeah,
that's true.
but everyone is one way or the other facing it.
That's true. So, very quickly, what do you think about the end bad government protest? Do you think it's a solution to the current menace in our country?
To me, it's not a solution
Wow.
because we all know that protest doesn't really work in Nigeria. Starting from the first protest that was done in 1929, that's Aba women riot. That was the first protest. There was a lot of killing, but although it was later solved, but Nigeria have never experienced a peaceful protest. So I don't think it's
Okay, so
right.
Nigeria has never experienced a peaceful protest. So do you think it's the fault of the protesters or the government that protest is not working? Who are you faulting in this case?
The government and
Okay.
also the protesters, because most times they leave what they are doing. They hoodlums. They leave. In short, those bad eggs among them, they leave. They go around breaking shops, and just like the NSAS, they broke a lot of shops. They even broke an ATM machine in Onitsha.
Wow.
So it triggered the government to send the military. So as such,
Well, but I feel it's because of the kind of government that we have. Like you said, protest has never worked. So Nigerians took it to the streets to become violent because they feel it will get the attention of the government. But well, whether peaceful or unpeaceful, it has not really given us any. Just look at the NSAS protest that happened, how it turned out.
yes,
No proof that you had the cry of the Nigerians, even if they were violent at some point. But at least if their issues were attended to, you get it. As a matter of fact, it's actually the fault of the government at first. If these issues were not there, nobody would have come out to protest.
yes, that is true.
Yes. So you as the government, you know the problem is from you because our leader will depend on you. So no, regardless of how we express our feelings, yes, no matter how you shout or you misbehave for your mother, as long as she knows that it's coming from a place of hurt,
Yes,
the mother who
Of
cares,
pain.
yes, from pain, the mother who cares will ignore some of these things and attend to the problem.
Yes.
But instead, it increased. So if you ask me, I really don't want to blame these people.
Yeah, well, you don't have to blame the protesters, but in other hands, there are some things that is unlawful.
Yeah.
You understand? Because despite all this, you are not still hurting the government. We are hurting each other. Destroying properties are still the citizens' properties. None of them is getting any insurance from the government. So we are still doing ourselves.
That's true.
This is just like hurting each other. So, because I've never heard any of the protests, they went to Asarok to break Asarok. Had even they have gone to be better that they are hurting the government.
That's true.
So as such, if they are protesting, I think we should do it peacefully. You understand? We should not destroy each other's property.
You see, peacefully. Some Nigerians are hurting. You know why? Because, and I feel it is the reason why protest has never been peaceful. Because people who really matter in the society, like you, celebrities, renowned people, are not joining the protest. So the anger is not just to the government, but they're also feeling bad. Okay, because you are having some level of comfort, you feel other Nigerians are saying rubbish. If I ask you, MC Nemi, you probably were not in the protest. we did not see any of our so-called celebrities agitate for this civil rights. So you don't, and I think if these celebrities hit the street, apart from very dark man who I saw lead a protest in Abuja, I don't think there's any other celebrity I saw on the street.
You know.
So why are celebrities, you guys are youths, why are you guys not involved in this protest?
Okay, let me answer this question. First, let me start with something. You know, the celebrities, all the comedians and the musicians, they are involved in this protest.
How?
They are involved by media. Most of them, 2 days ago, Michael posted about the bad government. I think most of them, Burna Boy and the rest of them, they have been posting. You understand? But coming out, marching out the streets for the protest, I don't think it's a good idea for their own safety. Number one, and because when they come out, it will channel, they will leave, the protesters will leave, they will just leave protest, they follow celebrity, they snap it.
I don't think so, sir. The hunger day. Yam in Lagos now per tuber is 12,000. In some certain places, 3-5 for one tuber. How did you get here? Rice, there's hunger. As I feel it will trigger the effectiveness of the protest. If, imagine, okay, like Burna Boy that you called, imagine we have Burna Boy on the street with his bouncers, and his probably his aides for protection on the streets. There's nothing to fear. The Nigerian youth will even cover for them. There's nobody that will leave the aim of the protest to be hailing celebrities.
Do you remember vividly the last protest, NSAS protest?
Okay.
Do you know how many celebrities that was involved?
No.
Okay. Let me use Mr. Macaroni as an example. He was involved in the protest.
Yes.
Do you know he was arrested?
Exactly.
And beaten.
Yes. By who?
By the Nigerian police.
Exactly. So it's not our fault.
So
Nigerians died during NSAS, but the same Nigerians on the street now.
Yes.
So because celebrity was harassed and all of those things, it was not by the fellow Nigerians.
Do you know, if despite the celebrities were there was no change. Like the government didn't even listen. And again, the celebrities who also have businesses, they are also trying to keep a low profile in the sense that let it not look like political stuff. You know, there's a way you protest, it will look like you are in APC, you are in PDP. And also, most in Nigeria, if you look at it from the history, whoever that fights against the Nigeria, is either you are silent or you will be killed. Just take Fela as example. He fought physically, by entertainment and the rest of it. Where is he today? Where is the guy that sang is African China or whatever? Our road no good though. Where is he today? His music is
Idris Abdul Karim too.
He was that they just folded.
Some of these guys looks like they prophesied.
They saw it coming.
Everything's scatter.
Yes.
Now it looks like
all of them that sang those songs, they are not even making any money again. Their celebrity lifestyle has been folded up. Nobody wants to suffer that fate. In Nigeria, it's as if when you speak out, you will lose your voice. You could lose voice.
When you speak out in Nigeria, you could probably losing your voice is there.
You could lose your voice like that because the government. But one thing I feel like why which celebrities don't want to really march out physical, because there's a better way to go with this.
Okay.
Because there are people who are really in charge of all this. That we just have to talk to them. Most of the people, like what Davido said, that his uncle is into the politics. I think the governor. Yes, he called his uncle. He spoke to him. At least I think it's the right way we should follow. Talk to the people in power. Yeah, so it will be easier for us, not the celebrities marching out. You understand? So, and also let it not look they are supporting. When P2B stuff came out, most of the people that supported P2B, those celebrities, they hear them, they hear the gbege. You understand?
Yeah.
So let it not look like they are trying to.
So you mean that they are underground people that will disturb celebrities when they come out?
Yes.
Wow, I'm just knowing this.
You should look at the examples of others. You learn your lesson from others. This thing, should I say, what others pass through? You see the people we mentioned so far. How are they? They are not doing fine.
But why is the president not doing anything about these issues? Sorry about that. Because the president came out on Sunday, was it on Sunday, to address Nigerians. There was no tangible thing said. It was just like someone, it was drafted, it was scripted. We didn't see any genuine emotions in those words he was saying. Even though we know he gave us his word, he said, okay, the police, and then the police should protect protesters and all of those things. But do you know that the vice president said protesters are idiots? Shatima said Nigerian protesters are idiots. And I saw a video of a lady attacking him back, saying for him to say that he is the real idiot. Why would someone in power say this to 14 Nigerians? Is the hunger in the land not enough? You guys are close to the presidency, like you said. You know all these people power. Why have they not done anything? We want to know.
Thank you. In this government stuff, there are three arms of government. And before any law or any bill will be passed, the three arms of government has to pass through, because there's a check and balance in it. So most times the president cannot just come out and decide that let there be food. They have to involve the ministers, a lot of them. So it takes time, and we are having real bad governments who are selfish on their own. That is the truth. Because go outside country, see, if you look at, if you see their pikin, hey, you gonna say money good. You gonna say money dey Nigeria. Now you don't know. Do you know their children are good? Life. I will not mention his name. One of the politicians I know. Do you know his son, 18 years, is driving this Tesla?
Wow. Elon Musk.
He's driving Tesla. Kind of chargeable guy, And the money is coming from Nigeria.
Our money, sir. It's our money. Where else? It's our money. It's our money.
Most of
there's problem in this country, I'm saying. There's deep problem. But I discovered the Southerners are not involved in this protest. I really do not know why. Well, we will discuss that after the short break.
They are buying private jets and people are staying under the bridge. If the vice president says that those protesting for their rights, for their life, for their survival are idiots, then the vice president is an idiot. Yes, if he has the powers to call us citizens, not refugees, he looked at us and tell us that we are idiots, then the vice president is an idiot. Because they are building presidential villa for you, we don't have places to stay. Have you seen the amount for house rents? You cannot pay house rents in Lagos. 10 people inside one room. People are suffering. People are hungry. And Ababio, the Senate president, the unfortunate Senate president, is telling us that he will be in the house eating while we are protesting. If we don't ask him, we will ask his children.
Okay, welcome back from that commercial break.
Yeah.
Back to our question, Mr. Mimi. I discovered the Southern brothers, the Igbos, are not involved in this protest. As a matter of fact, before the protest started, I saw a video of an activist, a Southern activist, saying, warning all Igbos not to come out for the protest. Is it that the hunger is not getting there? Or is there an underlying factor?
All right, thank you.
Yes.
There's a reason.
Okay.
Because when you look at Nigeria, you see the Igbos, they don't really like problem because everything ends up on their head. They decided to stay clear, not because they are not hungry. They are very hungry. Everybody's suffering. Everybody's suffering. So they don't want it to look like they are siding P2B. You understand? That's why they have to calm down, because it's definitely going to end that the Igbos are protesting, not the Nigerians any longer. To be the Igbos are protesting against Tsunami tribalism. That's why the Igbos don't want to protest. Let the other parts protest. The Hausa, Yoruba protest.
But Nigeria is known for togetherness, oneness. Now, it looks like there's now ethnical bigotry everywhere. Because now, like you said, I understand that could be a reason, but is it reason enough? Is that reason good enough? Because what's happening is happening to everybody. I feel everybody should come together. Someone said it's because the Igbos are blaming the situation of the country now on the former president, that is Buhari. Yes, I heard that they say it's Buhari that is the cause, that Tinubu has, the president Tinubu has the good of this, trying to work, but the country is in deep mess. So they are blaming the Northerners for giving us a bad governor, a bad president Buhari. So they say they should face it. Because now it looks like it's just Northerners, Abuja, Lagos that are hot in this protest.
Yeah.
Now, taking me to that, I saw some videos of chaos happening, especially in the north. Looting,
Yes.
all of those things. Do you think it's another ENSA strategy? Because we had that last ENSA strategy, hoodlums were sent.
Yes.
So that it will no longer be peaceful. It's not as if it were well-meaning Nigerians who did that. Could it be that those people causing chaos are also paid by government officials?
Yes, this is a kind of a strategy. I hope you do know that it's a political strategy whereby your opponent, you try to cause a havoc so that his reign will look like he's not doing well. You understand? So he can be able to resign or be impeached. You understand? It's a political strategy. That's why I told you that. That's why the Igbos, they don't want it to look like this is a strategy for them to blackmail the president so that P2B will go in. That's why they decided to hands off. It's not that they are not also into this mess. All of us they hear am. You know, get where you go reach where we say rice.
Better hearing.
Oh God.
Hearing. Look at the cost of rent. Cost of rentage, and let's digress a little. I feel this rentage issue is really becoming. Is it also the government that is causing the increase in rent?
No, now we dey do ourselves. Rent. See, the worst part, you see Asaba agents, they need cash them, beat them.
But I feel it's everywhere, even Lagos.
No, Asaba agent. How can you tell me how total house rent is 1 million? Total package
1.5 million.
1.8 million. Who is using 800,000?
Who is using the 800,000 for what?
And you tell me agent will take 500,000. 500,000. Now you build house.
Make all of us go do agents now.
You know, that's why when you go to McDonald's, you see agents as if they are
union. And now it's time for protest. They will not come out and protest.
Come out, okay? When they go, they show us. You get the one where I get for Panama. You get the one where I go. Well, you don't check this one, and they will frustrate you to extend that. You see, if you have 100,000, before you finish before you even see the house. You na 30K per day your hand. They can take drop.
That's actually bad. That's actually very, very bad. And I think it's not just in Asaba, but other places, even Lagos.
Yes.
The agent. I feel there should be a regulation to this rentage.
Yes.
There should be a fixed price by the government, a body regulating rentals, house properties. I understand, okay, it's not the government that built the house for you, it's Miami Sofa builder, but house when you built 10 years ago, probably for 20 million naira. Now the cost of properties used to build the house has increased, but it's not a new house.
Yes.
You probably made the 20 million naira. So why are you complaining that cost of fuel is affecting the house rental? It's sure wickedness. So I feel it's not just the government, but we as individuals are also bad.
Yes, but the government have a take on it, just like in other country. Sorry if I may mention, like Benin Republic.
Yes.
I was there. So, do you know in Benin Republic, when you open a business, you don't decide your price. The government give you price.
Wow, really?
Yes, that's why. Sorry to say, in Benin Republic, Dangote cement is not sold the same price it's sold in Nigeria.
Less or higher?
Less.
Wow.
Because the government gives them the price. Just now to house rent, you cannot go to a house and say it's higher. All the house rent.
Every house that is 1 bedroom,
yes,
same price.
a room and parlor has the same. A room and parlor everywhere is no more than 35K monthly.
Wow.
35K Cephas.
So, okay.
Because they use Cephas. So it's not more than 35K Cephas. If you like, when you put blame for.
What's the equivalent? Do you know the equivalent to that?
That is I think it's because I know 80,000 Cephas is 200,000 naira. Yeah, so I think
that should be around
up to 100
or less.
Yes, up to 100. Yeah, that's close. Let's just say 100,000.
But I think that regulation is the best.
Yes,
because if the government regulates the price, but do we trust our government once they start regulating the price? Won't some individuals political hijack that sector?
That is it.
And now increase.
That is
our problem. We don't see any cheap one again.
That is our problem. The government are being paid. You bring a product, they would say, okay, I want to be taking percentage from your product, so you can sell what you want.
Just make sure my percentage.
Yes. No, in other countries they don't take percentage. They will tell you your product is fine. We have tested it and it's good. But this is what our citizens can afford. That's why in other countries, if this glass of cup is this glass is sold 500, for example, in all the stores it's sold 500. You can see it more than that. Instead you see it lesser because maybe some people who bought time ago, maybe they just want to restock. You understand? So that is how it have to be in Nigeria.
I feel it's high time we begin to put these things in place. You know,
how we do ourselves.
The only solution in my mind now, solution to this country's problem, I tell you, MC, is what happened in Ghana. Pack all our leaders in one room. Let them go and beat Jesus.
Why they even as of that?
Let them shut down. They happened in Ghana one time. All their leaders tear gas. They were in a meeting. Before you know, everybody suffocated. That was the military regime. So no case.
But it will not still solve.
No, it will reduce it. Imagine that Tinubu, all these people are gone. Then me, I'm probably the next president.
Do you think he will lead?
I will reduce fuel.
Most of the Nigerians self, if they stay in that there, that will be worse. The only thing I think is we should introduce what American did before they became as big as they are now. They came with a law of think of what you can do for the government, not what the government will do for you. They brought that idea to themselves. That's how they
balance the economy.
Yes. If we Nigerians can tell us what can I do for the government, not just forget about what government will do for me. If we bring that idea, I think Nigeria will go far.
Well, I hope
it works.
Our president has seen this. I'm sure they will get them.
Yes.
Hear the heart cry of well-meaning Nigerians.
Yes.
Do something about the economy. It's becoming unbearable. It's becoming unbearable. Well, my producer has already given me signs. And my time is up. It's good to have you on the show, MC.
Thank you, sir.
It's good to have you on the show. We'll bring you back again.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So you hear from MC Mimi. Nigeria can be better if we decide to do better, both the government and the people. Well, to meet again on the next episode of the Reality Podcast, I'm your host, Joshua.